Good morning to one and all present here. Myself N. Kalpana. I am from GK Jain High Secondary School, Roypuram. Today, for the 10th standard, I am going to explain the topic is nuclear physics. In last video, we saw about what it is radioactivity, what are the types of radioactivity, natural, artificial radioactivity, what it is a stable one, what it is an unstable one, what are the properties of alpha rays, gamma rays, and beta rays we have discussed over there. Now we see the two types of nuclear process. One is a fission and other one is a fusion. It is a nuclear process only. The fission is the heavier nucleus which is converted into a lighter one, two lighter one, which is called a fission. Fission means it has been separated into it. Okay, and fusion is two lighter nuclei to have combined together to form the heavier one. It is will be a joining one. Okay, so these are all the important one. Let's see the nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor is a device which is helpful for the production of electricity. Okay, so before that we have to see the components of nuclear reactor. First one is a control rod, fuel, moderator and coolant. So these are all the and protection wall. So these are all the 5 components which are present in the nuclear reactor. So first one is a control rod, fuel, moderator, protection wall and coolant. Let's see how the nuclear reactor have been worked. Okay, first you see the fuel. So fuel, if you have generate some other machines, then we need the fuel. Here fuel will be there. We have using the fuel is uranium, which is a fissile material. So fissile material is nothing else. It is under the process of fission, heavier into lighter. That will be called it as a fissile. So in the fuel we using a uranium which is under the fissile material. That means under the process of fission. Okay, and next one, moderator. So here it is should be the moderators. So here moderator means usually we have using a graphite or heavy waters we have using. Here in this moderator nothing else. It has been slow down the process. Whenever the fuel is there, it is made up of fuel rod. It is made up of uranium. Okay. When the nucleus neutron will be paused on the which has been attached over the uranium. If it is happened in the fast process, then only the electricity have been produced. It is controlled by the moderator only. And the third one is a control rod. Again the same thing. If it is attached, the neutron it has been slowed down. The same it has been happened in the control rod also. First one, control rod, maybe boron or cadmium we have used. Here the moderator graphite or heavy water will be used. Here boron or cadmium used. First one is when the uranium is there, it has been, the neutron have been attached over the uranium. Then it yields the 3 rays. Again the 3 rays have been combined with the uranium. It is a chained process like this. If the chain process will be happen, means what happens, suddenly it has burst. It is also be an explosive also. So that is why we have to control that process. How it should be controlled? When I told that when the neutron it has been neutron which has been attached with the uranium, then only the reaction gets started. So it started means 3 rays have been. So first 2 rays it is again attached with the control rod. Only one will be under the reaction. Again it has been reacted with the reaction process going on. So automatically it has been reduced. Instead of using a 3 rays, that control rod will be observe the 2 rays. After the reaction we have to remove so it is possible to remove those control rod. Automatically the reaction have been slowed down it. That is the important thing for the control rod. And last one is the coolant. Here what happened is, so again told that it is a chain reaction. Automatically the moderator will be only the heavy water or graphite. Usually water will be used here. Again, so if water is there, the reaction get been a chain reaction again and again it has been formed. So what happened means it produced the heat to that. So here we have using a coolant, it will be filled with the normal chill water. So when the hot water gets into the cold water, automatically the steam has been produced. Instead of steam, it is get into the turbine, automatically the electricity have been produced. This is the basic thing in it. Excuse me. And the next one is, it is a protection wall. The last component will be a protection wall. Protection wall is nothing else. Here some reactions will be there. So during the reaction, some of the rays have been released. Suppose if it is a harmful rays means it is affect the environment. That is why if it is a harmful rays, whatever rays will be there, it will not be connected with the environment. That is why we have to be using the protection wall. These are the basic components in the nuclear reactor. So in the nuclear reactor, with the help of these components, we have produced the electricity. Let's see the uses of nuclear reactor. First one, yes, we know that is used for the power generation. Second one, it will be used for the nuclear physics research. Whatever we have research for the related to the nuclear physics, this nuclear reactor will be helpful for that. And last one, if it is a we use only the fissile material, we know that. If it is a non-fissile material means these nuclear reactor get converted into the fissile material. That means fission process, heavier into a lighter one. So in this reaction, we are using this component produce the electricity. Again, it is used for the fissile material. Okay, thank you.